Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you have seen in my previous video, I showed you around Nakambale place. It's a very nice place outside Ondango, and I'm going to show you a traditional homestead. This is for those that have never been at Oshuambo village, or they didn't see a traditional house. So I'm going to show you around, details by details, of what you expect when you enter in a traditional homestead. So come along with me, let me show you. So this is the entrance, and it's good that everything is labeled. Is the entrance. It's called Oshivelo or Shelo in Oshuambo. So when you enter, so this is just a passage yard, and you can see in the past people didn't have fancy materials, so they used tree to build their houses. So let me show you around. So here is the pounding block, Oshini. And this is where people pound mango. You know, our brown pap, we pound it here. So this is our pounding block. And now in case where there's a lot of people, we can also use this, guys. Let me just show you. So we pound here, guys. Okay. Then so this one is just guava tree. So in Oshuambo or homestead, you never get hungry because we grow everything in the village. So this one is a sleeping head for the boys. So let me show you. This is where if they want to tell stories, they can be here while it's getting late, and when it's late, ooh, so this is the bed. This is even modern. It's very comfortable, guys. The table where you put your lotion and everything.
The window.
So the room is well ventilated, as you can see, a lot of windows all around, and there's also a net around the window to prevent insect or anything from outside while it remains ventilated.
Show them how short the thing is, as we don't know.
Yeah.
Measure yourself there.
So when you enter the room, guys, like this one is even tall. You normally have to bend. You see how tall I am. I have to bend to enter the room, and this is the door. This is strong enough. Whenever you are inside, you feel safe in this room. So this is Olupale. It's mainly for the owner of the house. The houses are being owned by men. So this chair is for the owner of the house. On this side, you can only sit when you bring good news in the house, and this side, it's when you bring bad news. Let me say, I think when you are pregnant, in Oshuambo tradition, you sit in those chairs on the other side. But if you are bringing good news, then you sit here. So when the owner of the house coming here, they already know you are here for good cause, or what you are here for, it's not good at all when you sit on the other side. And this is where they keep the kettle horns. When they kill a kettle in the house, they keep it here. So this is the kettle horn. So let me show you around. There's a lot to show you guys. So I showed you guys the room for the boys. So this one is a room for the girls, and it's more or less the same. So there's also a bed here, and as you can see, we don't have the modern beds actually. So this is how we used to make our beds back then. We use wood to make our beds. Okay, and now guys, we are in the kitchen. This is our cooking hat. Woo, woo, woo. So this is where we cook. This is where we keep our firewood, guys. And we also use this. They do wonders in the kitchen. And if we are braai, we can also use this. I'll just show you guys. It's quite strong, but yeah, if the men are not in the house, we just put it like that. We make our fire and we cook. Okay, so in case now if it's not hot, because that hat you normally use it when it's raining or if it's sunny like today, but if it's not hot, we can use our outside stoves. And we use clay pots. Back then we didn't have modern pots, so these are the pots that we use. And guys, these are the chairs that we actually used back then, but now that we have modern but now that we have modern chairs, these chairs are disappearing. So I'm keeping this video for those people that never been at the village, or someone that just want to see life in Africa. So back then also people didn't have cups. We use this as a form of like, this is now being replaced by cups actually. This is what we used to drink our water, or shikundu, everything, guys. So yeah, let me show you. We are also need, guys, as having limited resources. This is where we store our pots. You know, we don't want dogs to come lick our pots and so on, so we make sure that our cooking pots are in a safe place. So these are the types of cups that we use back then. They are very strong, guys, not like this nowadays plastic or ceramics. So these are very strong cups that we use. And let me show you. So this is still another kitchen that we have. We use this to make omalodu ija, and we have a storage room here. This is where we keep our omalodu ija. Omalodu ija is traditional beer that we brew in the house. This one is looks like commander. It's a storage thing. Let me just show you. These are our fruits that we normally eat in the village. So as I told you earlier, in the village you never get hungry, guys. There is food everywhere. There is food everywhere. So here, still, it's part of our storage. We put our food here. Let me just show you guys. I need to be careful because for our next generation that still want to see this is also a type of food, ne? But we need to, like, we open them, then we remove the oil kind of things that we actually make to put on the food. And we also have this for marula fruits when you want to make now the marula juice. And this one is now our traditional cup that we used to that we used in the past. So if you know the name of this, just leave it in the comment section. Let's hear from you. Let's engage, guys. Okay, and let me assure you, this head is nice cold, so you don't need a refrigerator here. Like, I'm coming from the sun and I can feel my body cooling down. And this one is a storage hut. Like, after now blurring your traditional omalodu, this is where you keep your, this is where you store all your things. Okay, so we have a big pot here. This is in case if you have a lot of visitors. This is the omahango I was talking about when you pound. So this is what you get when you pound. And after pounding, because there is a process where you, after pounding, you have now to okufifa, guys, leave it in a comment now, to shiv. So you go through that process. This is where we put our food after cooking. Pap, that's we normally put our pap. This one is the hoe that we used to plow in the fields. Back then we didn't have those tracks that we are nowadays using, guys. So it's a privilege to have now modern things. But yeah, let me just show you something also here. Okay, doesn't want to come out. Let me show them. This is one of the fruits that we make in the field. So we keep them there so that it doesn't disappear if you want to keep the seeds for long. Okay. So now I'm showing you this one is now the housewife sleeping head. It's normally at the entrance side, and it, as you can see, it's very, very small, guys. It's very, very small. I'll just show, like, it's very small. As you can see, I'm standing and it's almost halfway of me for you to be able to enter. So for the housewife, this is what they used to bath. If you want to bath, this is your bathing place. And it was nice, man. Not like nowadays where you have in a closed building. Here there's enough ventilation when you are bathing. This one. Where did you come from?
It's like amazing.
So this is the, when you have visitors, guys, this is where you meet. Like, you just don't meet in the corridor, you meet here. Woo. It's actually nice, and it's more or less the same as the boys' room that I have shown you. Nice, clean. Okay, and then we pass through this. This is another space. This is another space or spot when you are feeling hot. You get a chair, or you can just sit on the ground, because back then we didn't have that luxury. And it's normally just open, it doesn't have doors. So this one is the storage head of suitcases and boxes. Whoa. Yes, guys. Oh, you also want to see what I have seen? Watch until the end of the video. I will tell you what I have seen. Householder sleeping head. Yeah, this is actually the best head to sleep in the house. You won't feel hot if it's hot, because there's enough ventilation. Yeah, and you have a daily head there, where you can also just be there talking stories with the house girls. And also here we have Oshundashitana, where you keep the calves. So you don't want to go with the cattle, because they will get lost, so they will remain in the house while they are waiting for the cattle to come back. And we have, you know, we are blessed in the north, ne? We have a lot of firewood. These are just firewood, nothing else. So yeah, guys, I'm signing out.